Once you've logged into Batlas, this is what will appear on your screen. You'll be presented with a map. In the top right-hand corner, you will find a small menu. Use this menu to select the borough you would like to take a look at. In this demonstration, we will be looking at the City of London. From the drop-down menu, you will be able to select all of the boroughs in the United Kingdom. Once you have selected your borough, scroll down and select the place type. Decide whether you're looking at a type or a category. If you choose place types, you will see in the drop-down menu there are many different place types such as parks, cinema, nightclubs, theatres, coffee shops, and so on. Use the drop-down menu to select which place type you would like to take a look at. If you select category, you will be provided with an aggregation. For example, in the drop-down menu, if you select banking, it will provide you with the total of all the ATMs and banks in the area. The drop-down menu also provides various other categories as well. Now let's move back to type. For this demonstration, we will be selecting a cafe. Looking at the map, we now see all the current cafes in the area. Once you've selected cafe, you can take a look at the map and you will see different areas shaded in blue. The darker the shade, the greater the number of cafes in the area. The lighter the shade, the less. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you will find a legend. The darker the colour indicates the greater number of that particular place type. The lighter the colour indicates less. We will now be selecting opportunity. Notice how the shading on the map has changed, with some areas highlighted in red, others in a shade of yellow, and the rest in a shade of blue. The areas highlighted in red indicate an oversaturation of one particular place type. In this particular demonstration, areas highlighted in red indicate an oversaturation of cafes. On the other hand, areas highlighted in blue indicate opportunities. Once you've selected an area with potential opportunity, click on Open in Google Maps to take a virtual tour of your chosen area. And once you're happy with the area and you'd like to proceed, click on Get Area Insight, and this will generate your Area Insight interactive report for that particular area. The report will be generated into a self-contained file that can be shared with colleagues, business partners, associates, and so on. So let's take a look at our report. In the area summary, you'll be able to see a small area description as well as a map of the area you've selected. In the area report, you will be able to zoom in and out of the map. Now let's click on the Top 25 tab on this report. On this screen, we can see the actuals as well as the opportunities for a certain place type. For example, if we take a look at hotels, in this particular area there are none, but there are opportunities to build one. If we look at another example, we can see that there are plenty of restaurants in the area, and as a result, the opportunities to build one might be less. Now let's move over to the Categories tab. This is aggregated information. For example, if we are to look at food and beverages, this covers supermarkets, restaurants, cafes, and so on. Now let's click on the tab Local Business by Turnover. On this screen, we're presented with information of the number of companies operating in the area, ranging from companies earning less than £50,000 of revenue, all the way up to companies generating over 50 million. Let's move over to the Local Business by Employment tab. In this screen, we can see information about the companies operating in the area, hiring staff from 1 to 4 personnel, all the way up to companies employing over 1,000 members of staff. Let's head over to Population Profile. On this screen, we can see information about the number of residents in the area, separated into different age groups. Finally, let's move over to Deprivation. This screen presents you with an overview of the deprivation level in your chosen area, the most important indicator being the index of multiple deprivation.